and everybody came up with different set of requirements, and I had spoken to you as well, but unfortunately nothing proceeded ahead. So just wanted to check with you if anything has changed internally. Are we in a better spot to onboard LinkedIn, or how exactly things are looking like, Moses? Okay. Okay. 4 or 5 RPS license. Okay. Okay. Okay, that is possible. Okay, so would you also want to take a look at the tool, or we can directly have a discussion around the pricing? Correct. We have the AI functionality as well. Okay, let me. Have you ever taken the demonstration of the RPS license, Panda? Not yet. Okay. Okay. So before I start sharing the screen, could you give me a walkthrough of what are the regions that your recruiters work on, and what industry profiles do they typically look for? So, what regions, what locations, and what industries do your recruiters typically work on for your end clients? Okay. 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 And you're planning Mexico as well. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Got it. So, currently, what are the different job boards that your recruiters are leveraging right now? Okay. Only DICE. And are you facing any problems or roadblocks with DICE as of now? Are you facing any issues? Okay. Okay. Acha, full-time candidates. Okay, okay. Got it. Understood. And in your team, in total, how many recruiters are there, Moses? Okay, okay. Okay, around 37, but you want to onboard only 4 or 5 right now. Okay, you're planning to give one user each team. Okay, okay, understood. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. Please let me know once my screen is visible to you. Okay, perfect. So when we talk about this RPS license, this is the user interface that your recruiters will log on to as soon as they get access to the RPS license. Before jumping on the tool, the main reason why LinkedIn RPS license or LinkedIn has the highest market share in US region is because of its performance. Right. In India, still Naukri overtakes LinkedIn, but in US, LinkedIn stands first. The reason being, as of today, LinkedIn has close to 1.3 billion users on LinkedIn, and in US alone, there are close to 320 million users. That is 320 million profiles on LinkedIn available. Right? That is the kind of database which we will be giving it to you. Now to talk about the actuals of it, the features, let me open up a random project that I created in the past, right? Just for demonstration purposes. Just a second. Okay. When we look at this RPS license, the search criteria is segregated into three different parameters, Moses. Right? On the left hand side, what you see, the job title, location, skills are basically called as basic search filters. On the right hand side, we have spotlight filters, and in the bottom, we have advanced search filters. Right, I've created a random project just for demo purposes in the name of Java software engineer with New York as a location. And the other filters are like you can add skill, company, keyword, any specific qualification, recruiting activity, so on and so forth. They are the basic skills and quite straightforward. The most important part is spotlight filters. When we talk about spotlight filters, you see open to work over here? Are you able to see open to work here? Right. Yes. So with this filter, it will directly give you access to those set of profiles who have mentioned that they are open to work, that is, they are looking for a change. If your recruiters can prioritize the open to work candidate first, the response rate will be 10x faster than what you see on Recruiter Lite. On Recruiter Lite, you cannot see open to work candidates. That feature is not there. Basically, you're randomly reaching out to people expecting someone to respond. But here, it will be a much more streamlined approach where you're first reaching out to open to work candidates and your response rate will also be higher. Right. Next is active talent. They are the set of people who are extremely active on LinkedIn in terms of sharing a lot of content, connecting with people, and absorbing a lot of information, but it is just that they are not open to work. More or less like a passive candidate pool where they might be interested in an opportunity once your recruiters reach out to them. Right. So before I go to the advanced search filter, do you have any questions or doubts on whatever we discussed until now? Okay, now when I go to advanced search filter, and I believe you realize that on Recruiter Lite, you don't have the open to work feature, right? Correct. And I go to advanced search filter. This opens up another 30 plus filter where you can filter people by the language they speak. You can add a zip code and find people within 10-15 miles radius, years of experience, industry, and under employment type, you can separately see full-time candidates as well, right? You can see who are in like full-time category, part-time category, contract category. You will directly get access to these set of profile. You don't have to send them an email and then ask what category they are in, but you can directly filter out people using this particular filter of employment type over here. And there are multiple other filters with which your recruiters can find any niche profile that they are looking at as well. So once they apply all the filter, they can simply click on this message option and directly message these people. So on Recruiter Lite, I think you have 30 emails per month, correct? But on this RPS tool, you will have 140 emails per month, 140. And whenever you get a response, the credits will be given back to you. RPS, Recruiter Professional Services. Right, and you will also have a admin page where as an admin you can see what each of your recruiters are doing, and if somebody leaves the organization you can simply remove the RPS license and give it to someone else. But with Recruiter Lite, if any of the user is leaving the organization, they carry the license and data and everything with them. But here you will have access. Yeah, in this case it will store on the RPS dashboard, and you will have complete control on the dashboard. Say, for example, today you're purchasing 5 license in the name of NMK. Okay, you will be given with a dashboard in the name of NMK, and you will be given the admin access, and that dashboard will have 5 individual RPS license. You can individually assign these to your recruiters. They can simply start working, and on the common dashboard, you can see all the details and activities. For example, I go to reports and click on usage. As an admin, you will be able to see what each recruiters are doing on a day-to-day basis. Right? For example, you can see how many days they are active, how many jobs they have posted, how many searches they have performed, profiles viewed, how many AI search, and how many emails are sent, how many emails accepted, how many declined. So you will have a better access and understanding of how your recruiters are using this particular license. With Recruiter Lite, you can't say anything because it is separately on their profile. Right? So this will also give access to this piece. So before I jump on to the AI search, any questions on what we discussed until now, Pandal? Okay, perfect. So as of October 2025, LinkedIn came up with its biggest launch ever called as LinkedIn Hiring Assistant, that is LIHA. That is the AI agent that has been integrated onto this RPS tool, and by default, you will be having access to it, right? I click on this diamond logo and I simply scroll down and click on start hiring for a new role. Just the way how you work on ChatGPT or Claude, you can simply copy paste the entire job description here, or you can attach a job description, or you can tag a profile and ask the AI agent to find similar profiles as well, right? So the main reason why LinkedIn has come up with this use case is, as per LinkedIn's research, more than 70% of the time spent by a recruiter is towards eliminating irrelevant profiles. Only 30% of the time is spent on relevant candidates. But with this tool, it will directly give you the bunch of relevant candidates whom you can work on, right? Uh, Pandal, if you don't mind, can you just give me a quick minute? I think my delivery guy is here. Just a minute. Okay, so sorry about that, Moses. Okay, perfect. So, this tool will help you gain access to such feature wherein it will directly give relevant candidates, and your cycle time will also reduce. The time with which you can get back to your client with a profile will become much more faster over here. Right? So, for you to better understand this, can you tell me any requirement that you're currently working on, and I can perform a quick search so that you better understand the efficiency of the tool? If you tell me, I can just type it down. Right? Any other skills? Okay, based out of location. Yeah. Okay. Remote California with an experience of 15 plus years. Okay, perfect. 1 second. Oh, okay. California. Okay, perfect. I have given this input. Now I'm simply going to click on continue. The AI agent will take few seconds to analyze your input, and it will come up with the job title, the location, and the best part is, with whatever input you've given, it will read from the LinkedIn database and come up with multiple points like required qualifications and nice to have qualification. For example, if you look at experience with cloud platforms such as AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, AI, machine learning, you never gave the input, but the AI agent knows all these things would be required. So Can you once take a look at it and let me know if anything has to move from nice to have to required or vice versa? Okay, perfect. So now there are two different ways how we can proceed ahead. Either I ask the AI agent to simply give me a list of relevant candidates, or I can ask the AI agent to give me a couple of sample profiles so that I can take a look at it, give feedback, and train the AI agent to perform better. Right. So let me go ahead and click on review candidates together, which means it will give us a couple of sample profiles. It will take few seconds to analyze your requirement over here. And the best part is it will delivers quickly. Now, for example, if you see, it has given us Yusuf Irfani. If you look at his profile, he meets 4 out of 4 required and 5 out of 5 nice to have qualifications. I click on show details, you will be able to see his complete breakdown of the profile. I'll pause here for a minute. Can you take a look at it and let me know when you want me to scroll down? And in the end, you can give me a feedback if he is good fit or not a good fit. Yes. If we scroll, if we gave it in our input, then it will show you. Right? If I further scroll down, I can see his actual profile. Currently, he is an ML architect at Apple. These are the things that he has done right now. Right? If I further, right? Do you think he is a good fit? Perfect. Now I can give feedback to the system saying he is a good fit. Now what I can do is, since we have given feedback, we can directly ask the system to generate a pipeline of 15, 20, or how many ever profiles I want. Right? Now I ask the system to start sourcing for me. And the AI agent will tell, this usually takes 15 minutes. I will let you know once the pipeline is ready, but this will deliver within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Now, to give a quick recap of this, we gave a one-liner input, asked the AI agent to give us a sample profile. We found Yusuf, and Yusuf is a good fit. And now, in the next 5 to 10 minutes, we will have a bunch of 15 to 20 candidates where all of them will be relevant, because since we told Yusuf is a good fit, the AI agent will keep Yusuf at the center of its search string and find you similar candidates where 95 to 99% of them will have the same skills in their profile. This way, your recruiters are not wasting time on irrelevant candidates at all. They are directly working on only those set of specific candidates where all of them are a good fit. Right? So imagine doing the same search with your recruiter lite, or like, manually applying the filters. It will take around 10 to 15 minutes to apply the filters. You will have some 600, 700 results. There you will have to eliminate the relevant profiles and then reach out to the candidates. It will take 3 to 4 hours. If you see, pipeline is also already. I click on this, I will see the remaining 14 candidates whom you can reach out to. Like this, you will be able to see, and you have the final list of profiles whom you can directly go ahead and reach out to. Right? All the entire pipeline has been added over here. So this is the AI agent which will help your recruiters function faster and help you get back to the clients faster and help you make the closure faster. What do you think about this type of setup, Mr. Panda? LinkedIn doesn't have fake profiles. Because all the profile are supposed to be verified with government IDs, and in India, DigiLocker has been launched. You will have to tie up with DigiLocker and verify your profiles with government ID. In the past 1 year, LinkedIn has blocked 18 million profiles. In across the in US alone, it has blocked because people couldn't verify. Because at the end of the day, even before a job board, LinkedIn is a social media, professional networking platform, right? LinkedIn has to maintain the quality of it, or else LinkedIn will completely submerge. So you will never see any fake profiles. Whatever profiles you see will be a legit profile only, right? This is the kind of system, and this is the mechanism which we have from an AI perspective. And by default, even if you buy RPS license, you will have access to it. And along with this, every RPS license will also give you three job slots. That is the last feature. And you can say, for example, you have one RPS, you will have three job slots. You post three jobs today and your requirements are fulfilled. Tomorrow you can post three new jobs. Basically, you can keep rotating these jobs. Jobs is more like a inbound approach, right? You add all these features like job title, location, feature, functionality, job description, and you post a job. Whoever finds it to be a good fit, they will click on the apply button and enter your dashboard like inbound applicant. But the previous things we saw, you apply the filters, give prompt to AI, and you reach out to people. So if you say, for example, if you're buying 10 RPS license, you will have 30 job slots. Right. So this is the mechanism which we have from a RPS perspective as a overall package. You will have that old school method of applying the filters and performing a search and reaching out to people. You will also have the AI agent. You just have to give a prompt and it will find you the relevant candidates. And also you will have job slots along with this. These are the features of this tool, Pandal. Any questions or any thoughts on this type of a setup? Absolutely, yes. The LinkedIn has a open API integration with CPAL, and with a click of a button, you can directly integrate it with CPAL. Correct. Correct. So LinkedIn has integrations with only few ATS systems like CPAL, JobDiva, Bullhorn, Pajama HR, those type of things. Apart from that, when you say export, export it to where will be the question. A local database, I mean, you can do it, but the file size will be very small, right? You can only export up to, like, 5 to 10 MB, that is say approximately 10 to 20 profiles. If you have a ATS, it is much better to migrate the data to an ATS rather than exporting it onto your local device. That won't be efficient for you. Correct. Okay. Okay. 140 per month per license. Correct. Per user. Per user, 140 per month. So 140 into 5. Okay, when we talk about pricing, right? Basically, say for example, if you're purchasing one single license, one RPS, that will cost you 7,50,000 per month. But if you can look at six licenses together as a bulk purchase, the unit unit price will go down to 6,50,000 per license per year. Yeah, per year. Okay, so if you're looking at six licenses, right? One license will be costing you 6,50,000, which means for five licenses, it will be costing you approximately 30 lakhs change per year. Correct. Per year. And if you can look at a 3-year contract, then the price would remain the same for the next 3 years. You will not pay any price increase for the next 3 years. Every year it will be 30 lakh change, 30 lakh change, 30 lakh change. But do you have any specific budget in mind for LinkedIn inside which you want me to create a package, Mr. Vandal? Hmm. Okay. Because LinkedIn will give you quality profiles and the response rates will be much, much faster, and you can make closures also faster, right? Because LinkedIn is the only tool which can give you quality. So when you say price is high, do you have any budget in mind within which you want to onboard? Then I can suggest you what plan to go and how many licenses you will get in that on a yearly basis. Any budget that you have set aside for it? Okay. 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 Okay, I completely understand your question, Mr. Pandal, but the main reason why LinkedIn is performing like this is because of the AI features, right? Once we give you the license, it is not that we will tell you, that's it, we are done. You take care. No, we will train your team as well. We will make sure you get your ROI. That is when you will also renew, right? If you're paying so much, you also need to see the ROI on the tool. We will be training your team also on this. It's not that we simply give you the license and tell you data bye bye, right? If you look at any other job boards, people will come and update their profile only when they're looking for a job. But since LinkedIn is a social media, people will always keep their profiles updated. Because if you look at the initial investment, you are missing out on the revenue that you can make out of this, right? The number of responses you get, you will be able to get the submissions done much faster, and you can also look at expanding your team because this particular search that we performed would have taken 3 to 4 hours for your recruiters to get the right fit. Here, we got it in less than 7 minutes. Imagine how many requirements they can work on in a day, right? You will realize the ROI of it only when you use it, Pandal, right? I've been in the system for like 4.5 years. Everybody who initially said it was expensive and they didn't go ahead with it, they missed out on the opportunity. The ones who started using it, they have ended in renewing the contract. LinkedIn's renewal rate is at 94%. Out of every 100%, 94% of the companies renew the license just because they see the ROI. And lot of people are cutting down cost on Naukri, Dice, Monster, Career Builder, everything. Because LinkedIn is authentic. It will give you only quality profiles. LinkedIn doesn't play around with fake profiles. Or whenever you're looking at Naukri profile, they are modifying their profiles depending on whichever job they want to apply. And most of the profiles are being handled by agents, not even the real candidate. You would agree with me, right? Monster, Naukri, Dice, Career Builder, anything. So in that case, but LinkedIn, nothing of that is possible. The real candidate is handling their profile, and the profile is always updated. 70% of database on LinkedIn profile is updated, up to date. Rest of them, they are inactive on LinkedIn. We can't do anything about it. right? And but the reason why LinkedIn is expensive is because you will start seeing ROI of this. Trust me, the 30 lakhs that you invest. Okay, tell me something, Mandal. Or roughly in a month, how many requirements are your recruiters working on for US market? In a month, overall, all the recruiters put together. 300 in a month, right? All your recruiters. Now, say for example, are they like all like junior to mid market to senior or any specific category? Okay, all senior profiles they are looking at. Even if they, out of this 300, say even if they get 10% closure through LinkedIn, right? That is 30 candidates in a month. With the way how the revenue stream works in staffing and the margins you have, tell me if 30 candidates are placed in a month, you are already breaking even with the investment that you've done. Yeah. You will do more than the break even. Even if I keep an estimate of 5% on the package, since you're working on leadership, let me keep every placement is around 200,000 USD, right? Approximately. Say you're getting 5% cut out of it. That is 5,000 per candidate. Say you place 30 candidates, 150,000. But on LinkedIn, 30 lakhs is approximately 35,000 USD. You will make this ROI, forget about 30 candidates. Even if you can convert 1%, that is three candidates if you convert on LinkedIn, in a month, you can make approximately 30 lakhs, right? Imagine you use it for an entire year. In 1 month, if it is 300, in an entire year, it is going to be around 3,600 requirements. In 3,600, even 10% conversion, 300 profiles are being converted. Say 300 profiles are being placed, candidates. If each candidate is giving you a 5,000 USD cut, I'm taking a rough estimate. 300 into 5,000 crosses a million. Right. Yeah. Okay. No, we can give you a separate tool and train your team to work on the tool. There is a integration on this RPS license itself. You can work on your clients. Let me show you that also. I can give you that tool as complimentary if you're interested in that. I'm just sharing my screen again. Let me know once you can see it. Right? This is the normal recruiter dashboard. Okay. Uh, Let me open this project. Just a second. It's slow. Okay. I go to search. Now we are on the recruiting setup to find applicants, right? On the top, can you see a toggle button which goes to business development? This is a paid subscription, and this alone, this business development piece alone will cost you 1.5 lakh per month. But I can add it to you as a complimentary. Say I toggle to business development, and I'm keeping the same filter, AI architect, Fremont. Okay, I will just show you the data. Okay, 1 second. I think some other. Okay, we have added lot of other features from AI. Wait, let me clear this. If I create another project, I will be able to show you. But okay, if you see here, you will be able to see all the hiring managers. For example, Sumit Kaushik, right? He is at this company and he is hiring for AI architect. I go to Haider Yakub. He is a hiring manager. So LinkedIn will help you find the hiring managers, but your a business development team will have to go ahead, reach out to them, and initiate a conversation. That is how LinkedIn can help you with client acquisition. Correct. Can reach out to them. No, but this is also a per year only, per year 1.5 lakh. But for one license, if you're looking at six license, that will cost you 9 lakhs more. Your overall billing will become 39 lakhs. But I can add this. No, it's the same limit, 140 emails. But I can add this feature as complimentary for you if we can complete the paperwork before end of June. Because we follow Microsoft, since Microsoft is our parent company, we follow their financial year. July 1st, we will be entering our FY27 and the price will increase completely. So if we can finalize this purchase before end of June, I can give it to you at the currently discussed price, and also I can include the business development piece as a complementary. Right. So what do you think about this type of setup for your team, Mr. Pandar? Correct. I know, Bhavya. Okay. Correct. Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, would you want me to share any other details with you? What details would you want at this point in time? Okay. Okay. Features. Okay, perfect. Do you think we can finalize this by end of this month? Okay, perfect. I will just share all the details across with you. You can take a look at it, and I will follow up with you somewhere mid of early or mid next week to understand the next steps. And meanwhile, if you have any other questions or queries, you can directly give me a call. You have my number. Okay, perfect, Mr. Mandal. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this call added value to you and it gave you better insights of what LinkedIn can do. And very much looking forward to onboard LinkedIn. It's onboard NMK. It's almost like 10 months since the time I started my conversation with NMK. But we couldn't onboard. Hopefully, we can get it onboarded now. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Pandal. Looking forward to it. Have a good day. Bye.